What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So earlier this year, DeMar DeRozan of the Chicago Bulls, the newly acquired DeMar DeRozan, broke a mark. It's a very specific goddamn record, to be honest with you. But he broke Michael Jordan's record for most points scored in the first 16 games of a career playing with the Chicago Bulls. He scored 426 points, besting by one Jordan's mark from the 84-85 campaign. Of course, Jordan was a rookie. DeMar DeRozan is a veteran, but still, that's an impressive debut for Chicago. Right now, DeMar DeRozan is averaging over 26 points a game. I believe he's averaging over 5 rebounds and a little over 4 assists per game. He's shooting almost 50% from the floor, almost 89% from the foul line. And DeMar DeRozan has never been a great three-point shooter, only 28% for his career. He's not as lambasted as, say, Russell Westbrook, but then again, he doesn't attempt as many threes as Russell Westbrook. But this year, he's shooting 33% from three. And I attribute that to a couple of things. I attribute that to just being on a better team, being on a better team with more scoring options. The spacing is better. He's playing on a team with better playmakers, better passers, of course. So that usually leads to better shots. And DeMar's already a guy that shoots at a high clip. But DeMar DeRozan, even though Steph Curry to me is the runaway MVP for right now, DeMar DeRozan should get some MVP votes. I think he's at least a top four MVP candidate in my mind right now. Top 3 to 4. He's leading the NBA. Surprisingly, it's not Steph Curry. Not Steph. It's DeMar DeRozan. He's averaging well over 7 points a game in the fourth quarter. So he's been the Bulls' clutch performer and down the stretch of these contests, and he's leading the NBA in points in the fourth quarter. And he's been, according to the metrics, if you look at these numbers, if you believe in analytics, he has been perhaps the best player in crunch time in the NBA. Now that's up to dispute. There are other factors involved, uh, but DeMar DeRozan has been the goods so far for Chicago. Right now, the Bulls have the second best record in the Eastern Conference. They have the second best record, and the team that has the best record right now, the Brooklyn Nets, the Bulls have beaten them twice. So, Washington has fallen down a little bit. They were second. Washington is fourth. But right now, the Bulls are legitimate NBA Finals contender. Uh, Now, me personally, I felt like Chicago, as presently constructed, could possibly get out of the first round into the second round. I thought that was their ceiling. Now, I still think that the best team in the Eastern Conference, when all is said and done, will be the Milwaukee Bucks. I love the Chicago Bulls, but I'm a realist. I hope that I'm fucking wrong. But I think that the best team is still the Milwaukee Bucks. They haven't played with Giannis Antetokounmpo the last couple of games. I think if Giannis had played, they wouldn't have lost in other contests. Can't remember who the hell it was they lost to. It might have been the Spurs. I can't remember. Uh, and they might have had the best record. But Chicago still is a dangerous team. Now, this is the thing. This is the thing. A lot of people who are DeMar DeRozan detractors will say, and they have a point. We've seen this before, right? He had that incredible 2016-2017 campaign when he averaged over 27 points a game when it was him and Lowry. And then in the playoffs, he couldn't buy a bucket. Hence the derogatory nickname, DeMar DeFrozen. Um, you know, can he atone for that? Can he atone for his his past poor playoff performances? Or in situations where his team needed him down the stretch in key games, he has sometimes disappeared. So these are some things that you need to look at. For instance, it was a game this year when the Bulls were playing the Golden State Warriors where DeMar DeRozan was totally shut down. I believe he only shot something like I can't remember his percentage. Was it 1 of 9 from the floor at one point? I know he was totally shut down in that game. Okay. And that happens, you know what I'm saying? But for this team to really turn that corner, if this team is to be a legitimate NBA Finals contender, if they were to somehow upset the Milwaukee Bucks, or if somehow Brooklyn was able to get to that point, to a finals, conference finals, it would depend a lot on DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine carrying the load for this team, plus Lonzo Ball executing well, being floor general, and the Bulls just cutting down on turnovers and just cranking it up on defense. You know what I'm saying? Vucevic playing well. All of these guys will have to be playing very well, you know, on a very high level for them to I think make it that deep into the playoffs. Now I just don't see this. I don't see them as a championship team, you know. But you play the game, So you play the game to see what happens. You never know. Very few people believed in the Milwaukee Bucks last year, and they did what they had to do. So maybe Chicago can make some type of miraculous run, and make Chicago Bulls fans, saying actually forget at least momentarily about the Pippen Jordan years and celebrate a seventh title. I don't think that's going to happen, but it's wishful thinking. But yeah. But I just want to give a shout out to DeMar DeRozan of the Chicago Bulls. He's been playing very well, and I think that he should be getting some more kudos for that. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you guys think.